one of the horror films, even though this year has not been the greatest year ever for horror, we've got another one coming that I think has got a lot of promise, and that's the new one starring Ewan McGregor. It's the follow-up to The Shining. We got Dr. Sleep, and a brand new trailer for Dr. Sleep debuted this weekend. And I'll tell you what, I've been fascinated by the notion of this, because I'm not familiar with the book. I'm not familiar with the book at all. So to find out that Stephen King did a follow-up to The Shining about the adult kid who was there, now dealing with it, sounded very interesting. You added Ewan McGregor to that. Sounds equally interesting. The first trailer I thought was pretty solid. This trailer made this movie a must-watch for me. Like, the last trailer was good. It was solid. But watching this trailer, you're getting they give you a little bit more of the plot. There's this one group hunting the kids with The Shining, the whole thing. I thought that one who I've never felt such power, like in this excited, turned on sort of way. I thought it looked great. I thought it looked creepy. I thought it looked like it's going to have a great amount of tension and fear built into one. It doesn't look like they're going the comedy route with this, which is what a lot of horror films do. And a lot of horror films do it very well, and it's a nice balance of things. But this just looks straight up creepy. And I am loving what we're seeing out of this thing so far. I think this trailer is a winner. It's my favorite one out of the ones they've had so far. Anyway, Rob, you've had a chance to see this. What did you think about it?
Bruh. Rebecca Ferguson in her Slash from Guns N' Roses hat.
That's exactly what I thought. That's exactly what I thought.
I don't care. I read the book. I like the book. I did like the book. I don't care what happens in this movie. I just want to watch Rebecca Ferguson for 2.5 hours. They should make a spin-off movie about her character. I loved her. I already love her. Mm-hmm. But my God, that hat. Whoever decided to put that Slash hat on her, they knew what they were doing. But no, I think the movie looks really great. I love the use of all the original iconography. It's really funny because they've really made a sequel not to The Shining, which is what the book was, but they've made a sequel to Stanley Kubrick's version of The Shining, which I think, because Kubrick's version of The Shining is very different than the book. And famously, Stephen King was not a fan of Kubrick's version of The Shining, but I love how they've embraced all of the iconography from Kubrick's movie, even the music. There's different variations on that. Yeah. And I just think that I can't wait to see this movie, if only because Stanley Kubrick's my favorite director and Stephen King is one of my favorite authors. And Ewan McGregor looks great in this, but Rebecca Ferguson, man, that's what I'm talking about.
Chris, you had a chance to see this trailer. What did you think of it?
Rebecca Ferguson got me so excited about this. And I love Ewan McGregor. I'm so excited to have him as Dan Torrance. I'm so pumped. Because The Shining is a scary movie. I watched, you guys. That's one that I like and enjoyed. And I don't. Oh, they freak me out so much. We were talking about it earlier. I'm so pumped about this. I think everything looks really, really cool. I'm also not familiar with the sequel from the book. I read The Shining, which, like Rob was saying, is very different from the film, but I never read the second follow-up book, and I don't think I'm going to, honestly. I think I'm going to watch the movie first, which I don't usually do, and see how I enjoy that and view it as a standalone piece to Kubrick's piece. So
there you go. Pumped. I thought the trailer was great, and I'm not a huge into horror films. Like, I like good horror films. I'm not like huge in them, and I thought this looked outstanding. Question is, guys, what did you think about this trailer for The Shining, for Dr. Sleep? Jump down into the comment section, and let us know what you guys think about it. All right.